this video, we will look at the superficial muscles of the thoracic limb, which connect the forelimb to the body. Dissection will be performed on the left side. General study of the external appearance should be made before skin incision. Find the umbilicus along mid-ventral line. The umbilicus serves as one of the landmarks in the incision line during ciliotomy. Skin incision. The incision begins cranial to the neck, heading caudal along the mid-ventral line. According to the text, incision should be made to the umbilicus. However, exposure may be insufficient in small dogs. Extend incision caudally as needed. In male dogs, if the incision line passes the genitals, make a parapucial incision as close to the genitals as is possible. Incise through the skin along the incision line. In this video, all the hairs are shaved to make a clear image, but it is not mandatory during practice. You only need to remove the hair if you think it will interfere with incision. Let's observe the pectoral muscles from the ventral surface. The pectoral muscles originate from the sternum and insert at the humerus. The one on the surface is the superficial pectoral muscle. And the one underneath is the deep pectoral muscle. This muscle that extends from the forelimb to the head and neck is the brachiocephalicus muscle. The muscle that is slightly visible underneath is the omotransversarius muscle. The more ventral muscle extending from the sternum to the head is the sternocephalicus muscle. Structures on the ventral surface of the neck should have been exposed as the muscles were reflected. Observe the trachea, esophagus, dissect and locate the three structures. The common carotid artery supplies the head. The internal jugular vein partially receives blood from the head. The vagosympathetic trunk is the fusion of the vagus nerve arising and descending from the brain, and the sympathetic trunk originating at and ascending from the thoracolumbar region of the spinal cord. The trapezius muscle is divided into cervical part and thoracic part separated by an aponeurosis. When contracted, the direction of the force will be directed dorsally, so it will elevate the scapula. Transect and reflect the trapezius muscle by making an arching cut through the muscle, beginning at the middle of the cranial border. Latissimus dorsi muscle is large and roughly triangular shaped muscle. Because it originates from the thoracolumbar fascia and the last few ribs, when it contracts, it will draw the forelimb caudally. Transect the muscle directly caudal to the forelimb.